Hello, lovelies. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends the place you are listening or watching from at this moment of the day. We remain Global Message TV. I pray that God Almighty will continue to bless every one of you for your consistency in watching and following our YouTube channel. Keep liking, and sharing to other people to watch and also like. If this is your first time of watching, please hit on the red subscription button. By so doing, you help in promoting our YouTube channel. Also, the bell notification sign, hit on it so that whenever we make and upload a new video, you'll be amongst the first people to get the notification. The same way you patronize us, I pray that God Almighty will bring those that will patronize you in whatever business good, whatever good business you do. Amen. Okay, my people, it's all about this protest going on since weeks now in Nigeria about ending SARS, ending SARS, ending SARS. And I've taken my time to, follow most of the videos other people had made in respect and in regard to this particular protest. And yes, it's true that this SARS division of police really brutalize people and do some awkward things they are not supposed to do, more especially extorting people, having the POS in their cars. Even when you don't have money, they check your account and force you to, withdraw money through the POS, which is so appalling and overwhelming, supposed not to be seen and found. And as a result, Nigerian youth are really, upset, protesting, for the end of this particular SARS as a branch of police or security agency. Yes, everybody's in support of this, but the problem now is stopping this SARS. Is it a solution to the problem Nigeria is facing? A lot of people have answered this question, which I have one or two videos I'm going to tag here. I wish you watch this video to the end and see exactly what many people have already said that is what we should do in order to, bring to stop the problems we are having in this particular country. That ending this SARS and bringing another, agency in another form, another disguise or whatever should not be the priority or even be the solution to what is going on in Nigeria. A lot of people are bringing the view of ending Nigeria and so on and so forth. But my deal is we have a lot of problems we are, supposed to address in as much as this country, Nigeria, is concerned. And that's problem or the issue is the governance. I think we should start from the top. I mean, from the government agencies, to look for the solution for the problem we are facing in Nigeria. If the way people crowded Lagos and Abuja protesting for the end of this particular SARS is also the way we gather in our different local governments, states, asking those we elected to represent us to be accountable to us, I think by now, Nigeria should have been better. I am of opinion that we start from the grassroots. Let us go to our different, worlds. When I mean world, I mean our political worlds. Call our councillors to give accounts of where we have sent them, where we have sent them, and what we have sent them for. Let them be accountable to us. The same way we do to our councillors, let's also do the same to our House of Representatives, State House of Assembly members, Let's get to them and ask them to be accountable. That we had this allocation is given for you guys to take care of our roads, infrastructures, and so on and so forth. So where is ours? Then what have you done with them? We want you to account for us. So by the time we, block our State House of Assembly representative to account for us, if we fails, Then we tell him that he's not, and despite the number of police he enters a village with, there is no how he can override the whole villages and they kill all of them. Said, you are not entering this village unless you account for us. By the time every um, every local government or every constituency treat their own representative that way, from the councillor to the chairman of the local government to the state house of assembly representative to the house federal house rep and to the senators. I mean, there must be change. So what I'm saying in effect is that it is hard time we started from the grassroots. We start from our own home, restructure our people we have elected to represent us. Let them know that we are the government, that we elected them. Without us electing them, that they wouldn't have been where they are. By the time we started that way, I think there will be a great change. And by the time we started that way, and it gets to the governors, when we started with those our representatives, the even governors will have a kind of fear in them that if these people have started this way, one day it's gonna get to us. They will now reform themselves before even we come to deal with them. So when we must have taken care of these people and they know that yes, we are the government and we elected them and they should be accountable to us, and they now start being accountable to us, I think the governors also will do same. And by the time we arrest this group of politicians, the federal now will have a kind of loophole that they cannot intimidate us all again. So we can come jointly, collectively, and move to the federal and let them know that yes, we are the government, not even them. By so doing, we will achieve what we want. I think the major problem we are having these days is not even all about SARS. Yes, because SARS, like these other videos I'm going to tag here now, will rightly and comprehensively, explain. SARS is just 0.01% of our problem. And it's a sectional problem, not even a national problem. A sectional problem in the sense that it is, in part of, partly region of the country. So you can end SARS in Lagos or Abuja, wherever they exist. And the other people, their own problem is there, not even SARS. So I think what we should be, I'm not, against those protesting. It's a good move and it have shaken Nigeria. Even the police, everybody's coming up now to talk about, commending the efforts of the protesters. Yes, we commend this. We commend this, and it's a move. A journey of 10,000 miles or 1,000 miles starts with a step. Yes, the steps have been made, and I think the Nigerian youth now have gathered the morale, to ask for what belongs to them. And this security personnel that we are even fighting for, okay, just look at what is unfolding, that a whole police officer, a constable, goes home with just 40,000 naira every month. 40,000 naira is about, I think, $100, which is 1 day work, which is 1 day work of somebody that is earning, let's say, $12 per hour in America, a low income person in US. So that a day, I'm talking of a day, 8 hours job that somebody is taking home in a month, sorry. And this person is proudly shooting those who are protesting for his or her betterment. And this is ignorant, my people. The police even supposed to be, protecting these protesters because they are fighting for their own good. If police is being paid well, maybe 200,000 every month from the constable or 150 every month, I know some of the extortions they do on the road, they will not do it. They will stop it. Some of the money they collect illegally when people come to report a case, they will not charge all those money. But they are doing all these things, and even their boss says they know all those things because they bring returns to them. They are doing all these things to make up, because what they are receiving cannot even pay the rent. Cannot even pay the rent. Talk more of taking care of their children's school fees or their feeding. It's too poor, too appalling. Why would our government be, such wicked? The security personnel, we are giving them 40,000 naira to go home, 50, 60. Inspectors around 80,000 naira. Inspector of police. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Why people, the House of Assembly members, chairman of even local governments are going home with millions of naira every month. Millions. But the people that are securing them, that are keeping peace in the society, is just going home with nothing at the end of the month. Yet, you people are fighting for them. During the election, they will use you people to fight and to kill the innocent, citizens. Why? And you people are betting to all these things, killing those that are fighting for you. So please, I think you should get your senses this time around and know that these people are fighting for your own betterment and your children's betterment, and stop killing them and fighting them. Join them to protest for better Nigeria. Well, people are talking about the disintegration of Nigeria, so that Ududuwa we go, Biafra we go, Arewa we go. And I think that should bring peace in that, within the geographical territory that make up of this Nigeria. I think that should be the best solution, because when you look at the marginalization in the country, in Nigeria, you see that there is no unity. Look at the appointment, it's one-sided. Look, whatever offices, the major offices, the security offices, and so on and so forth in the country, is one-sided. So when you look at it, you see that there is no unity, and there is no even equity. When it comes to construction, it's one-sided. It comes to the security chiefs, one-sided. It comes to the major offices, one-sided. And the president came up and said 5% to those that did not vote him. So when you look at all these things, you see that the country is not working. It's not working. And that's why even the two videos I'm going to tag here now, you should watch it to the end. I think I am in support of these people. Our problem is not even SARS. Our problem is the government. And it becomes worse during this Buhari tenure, this APC tenure. Nigeria became worse, or everything is unfolding. The situation of Nigeria had never been this worse before. From the history we read and the one we experienced, it has never been this worse before. So I think those on seat now, the APC government presently, should please do something. Either you allow people go, or you restructure this particular government and make it a comfortable place for people, the citizens, to be. Look at what is happening to Nigeria all over the world. Go to Ghana, see what Ghana are doing to your citizens. South Africa, see what they are doing to your citizens. Look at your embassy in Ghana and other areas. What is going on? Just Nigeria, that's supposed to be the giant of Africa, as they said. Giants are just in word, not in practice. Please watch these videos I'm going to tag. Don't forget.
I hope everyone is seeing the inscription on the placard. The inscription says, "End Nigeria now." Ending Nigeria should be our top priority. I also want to encourage the ones that are protesting against SARS. You're doing a good job. But I will only hit the streets to protest when we change our placards to this. Because the truth remains, will SARS change? No. Will IGP of police, will he end SARS? He will not end SARS. They might likely reform SARS. How? Maybe they will change their uniform from black to blue. They might likely change their name from SARS to maybe RAS. But have they changed their mentality? No. What about their brutality? They will not change. They are still who they are. A zombie will remain a zombie. An animal will remain an animal. And they will continue to show their animalistic behavior. Now, we have to start the flush from top to bottom. SARS will never change. The IGP of police understands everything it entails to protest. Yet, the police people are shooting at unarmed protesters. And they are even going to him to beg him, please tell your guys to reduce the way they are shooting at people. Are you understanding what is happening? Let them not come out and pretend like they don't know about the brutality of SARS. They know what is happening. They understand that this SARS have been brutalizing people for years. They know that SARS is extorting people and they are benefiting from it. All these police people you are going from station to station, they are benefiting from it. They understand what is happening. That is why Nigeria have to end as soon as possible. I hope you know that Osibanjo already disbanded SARS 2 years ago. Do you know that? The same SARS have been disbanded for more than 3 times to 4 times. Yet, we are still talking about SARS. Who are the people that formed SARS? Are they saying they don't understand about the brutality, the killing of SARS? So if people did not come out to protest about the brutality, they will not just on their own call and sanction those offenders. Ending Nigeria should be your top priority. Both the presidency, governor, and the senators, everybody should end. Everything about Nigeria is supposed to end. I hope you are aware that a bag of rice is 40,000 naira. Before December hits 25, we'll be talking about 45,000. Are you aware of it? What about electricity tariff? What about the bad roads? How many are we counting? How many are we going to mention? Do you know that if you end Nigeria and there is an Oduduwa country, there is Biafra country, there is Arewa country, there will be competition among these 3 countries? Are you aware of that? That Biafra will want to compete to have their bag of rice sold at 6,000 naira or even 2,000 naira. That Oduduwa will likely say, okay, since Biafra is selling their bag of rice 2,000 naira, we will try and make our own 1,000. There will be high competition. Competition among these countries on which country is going to have electricity. Which country is going to have the best roads? That is why Nigeria has to end. The unity is not benefiting anybody. There is no unity. Look at what is happening in the north. Why you all are carrying placards, end SARS, they are killing us. The Abokis, the Malam, the Alamajiri, the leprosy Alamajiris in the north, they are giving them banners and placards with the same inscription. Since all of you are saying end SARS, their own is, please do not end SARS. SARS is helping us to kill Yahoo boys, helping us to fight Boko Haram. If SARS is helping you to fight Boko Haram, why not send them to Borno? Why not send all the SARS to those places where they have terrorists? What is happening in the east? Do you know that anytime they tell a Hausa man, I was born in Kano State, I understand what is happening in the north. Whenever they tell a Hausa man that they want to deploy them to the east to serve as maybe a police officer or a soldier or army, they are always happy. They celebrate. They do a lot of saraka. You know why? Because they are bringing them to a land filled with milk and honey. They will start extorting people. Have you seen any policeman or any SARS shooting a Hausa man? Have you seen a policeman shooting any Al-Ajia or any Al-Haji that is on the road? Or any sugarcane seller? Have you seen it? It has not happened. But they come to the east and they are killing our graduates. A political science graduate doesn't have any post in the animal kingdom because the useless old fools have occupied all the sensitive posts in the government house and every other parastatals. So where will a graduate of political science work? A graduate of elect EE goes outside the country, makes few dollars, come back and get himself 2.5 million naira Corolla, and a salesman will stop him and tell him, where did you get money to buy yourself Corolla? Hello, 2.5 million naira is not even up to $10,000. 2.5 million naira is not up to $1,000, $10,000. But a salesman is asking a boy that just came back from maybe Germany, how did you manage to get the money? So it is not their right to buy a car. They are not supposed to buy a car. They want all of you to be looking so poor. whenever you are coming out of that being poor to maybe an average man, they send SARS on you. They ask you why you're using iPhone of 200,000. That is not even up to. That is not up to $1,000. Why are you using iPhone of 300,000? Poverty mentality. That is why Nigeria have to end. Are you understanding everything? The president doesn't even know that he's the president. The governors don't even understand their governors. I listened to a phone call from a police officer. Most of you must have listened to this same thing that I'm about to say now. I think it's a radio station. They called the policewoman. Why do you think SARS and police are brutalizing people? She said because they don't pay them much. She said she has worked for more than 17 years or so. I hope I'm not putting her out of context. But she said she has worked as a policewoman for more than 15 years. That her salary is 53,000. That this 53,000 cannot do anything for her because she has 2 children. And she has to pay house rent and pay other expenses, especially now in Nigeria that all the prices of goods and commodities have skyrocketed. 53,000 naira is just like you are holding 5,300 naira. So the money cannot do anything for her. That is why most SARS, when you give them gun out of anger, that is exactly what this woman said. I'm going to share it on my Facebook page. You will listen to the policewoman. She said, because 53,000 naira cannot do anything for some of the police people, when you give them gun out of anger, they will now start killing people. When they ask you for money, you don't give them money, they will shoot. Are you now saying why they are killing a lot of people? So I want to ask this policewoman. They are paying you 53,000. Who are the people paying you this 53,000? The same politicians. Now, we the civilians will come out and say we want to protest against them. You will take your gun and be pointing at us. You will take your gun and be removing our intestines. When we want to back you useless police people, you will still come against us. You will still fight us. You will still kill us. Don't you people deserve the 53,000? A policeman will stand at the back of a senator, a back of a governor, that they are paying more than 2 million naira every month, not including every other miscellaneous money they give to them, not including their wardrobe allowance, not including their stepping foot allowance, their eating allowance, their water allowance. They give them money, and a policeman that is holding guns standing at their back, they are giving the man 50,000 or 30,000, and you cannot shoot the same person that is oppressing you. Who are you supposed to kill? Me that is still crying for a good governance and division of this country, or you that they are paying 53,000 and still following them like slaves? Who are you supposed to kill? You are supposed to kill your oppressor. The police people should point guns at the politicians. If the police people and the soldiers should gather and rally around the civilians, these politicians will pursue all of them, and there will be ultimate revolution, and the country will divide. Total disintegration. Every man on your own. Everybody will go their own different ways. But they are paying you 50-something thousand. Instead of you to be pursuing the politician that is paying you this money, you are pursuing our guys that are outside the country. What is wrong in carrying laptop? What is wrong in using iPhones? What is wrong in using the latest Samsung Galaxy? What is wrong in wearing golds? What is wrong in wearing diamonds? Because all of you want us to be extremely poor. That is why when you see us wearing good clothes, you want to ask us how we manage to get the money. You want us to be poor? Haven't we suffered enough as graduates without work? Haven't we suffered enough? I have said it countless times. The only solution to Nigeria is total disintegration. End Nigeria now and save many more lives. Our placards to change. I am ready to hit the streets. We are going to fight until we remain one man standing. Change the strategy, please. Ending Nigeria is our ultimate priority.
What will be our problem for this country? What will they fight for? Everybody full streets, they say, head SARS, head SARS, head SARS, head SARS. Now SARS is our problem. We get corona, lockdown, government no give us anything, palliative they don't give us. After corona, then they increase fuel, then they increase light bill, rice, let's no feel bad. Economy, everything hard for inside Nigeria. We they say SARS, SARS, SARS. If Nigeria government make things okay for this country, you and I they okay, SARS not go they okay. People who are supposed to they carry our grievances go they meet. We they live there. We they say we are a bit around the corner. Can you imagine say honorary House of what do they call the members of House of Assemblies? What will be their salary? 9.3 million naira. Wetin they do? People will be say they will use us. Their work na to just go their office, go they fight, gossip, find out where they want carry, finish. And then they receive 9.3 million. Why police when they carry gun, they guide them, then they receive change. If Nigerian government they pay SARS or police 300k, 500k, 250k per month, they go they oppress me and you to survive. Wetin me and you also for not be money. Wetin police they find not be money. Wetin your boy they find not be money. We just see Davido, whiskey, everybody for this country, we dey mad, we dey craze, we no get sense. We are fucking mad in this country. We live wetin we suppose fight. We dey beat around the corner. Energy what they say, SARS. We use to take fight. Buhari surrender, or you make Nigeria economy be okay for everybody. Will it not be okay? Now we dey fall ourselves for street. We dey say, SARS our problem. SARS our problem. Our leaders are our problem. Our politicians are our problem. Let's face them. Let's tell them this country we are suffering and smiling. We cannot cope again anymore. We dey fall ourselves for street. Nobody has sense in Nigeria. Imagine they increase fuel. Before you get generator, you cannot even buy fuel to take even power run. Before you come out for your city, you go get palo. The first one you carry, na charger. Before you carry money. Before you go, the other day I go bank. My phone run down. Make a charge for inside bank. They say it's not allowed. What kind of country is this? See, Buhari, you are our problem. Politicians are our problem. Obasanjo, you be our problem. Goodluck Jonathan, you be our problem. Because all of una create this problem for ground. Let's use our differences to face our politicians. Both the politicians, both me and you, everybody in Nigeria, we don't get sense. We don't get sense. It's our problem. Because you, Buhari, you tell us when you dey campaign, you say when you enter post, you go make fuel 14 naira per liter. But you can't finish, you gonna make fuel 160. So they will say 165. You are the highest fraudster of our time. Now you be the greatest Yahoo. See, and the shame when the Nigerian government they say they are fighting corruption. Are you not corrupt? Are you not corrupt? You that promise that you will make fuel 14 naira. Now fuel is now 160. Not until we channel our vast nation, our vast metamorphosis, go the right place. Things not go better. Not be SARS.
We all know why we're here. SARS. They announced it ended SARS. But we have not seen that it really ended SARS. Because just yesterday, the protesters were shot.
The conversation is very simple. Very simple. The president needs to sign the executive order. Time and again, we hear all of these pronouncements and pronunciations.
Time to surpass our heroes past. Time to address our errors past. Time to awaken the sleeping giant. The future's here for the taking. It's you and I. We will love. No nation stands by itself. No nation falls by itself. We are where we are today. By the choices we have made. And we already have everything it takes, yes, to make Nigeria truly great. So the change we seek will come from deep inside. Deep inside, if we truly desire, you and I, we will love.
yeah, guys, don't please fail to subscribe, share to other people to watch. We meet in the next video. May God bless you as you watch and share to other people to watch. Thank you for patronizing us. Remain blessed.